What's going on everyone, my name is Pullup and welcome to today's video. Yes, I know today's start was a little bit different and strange, but I decided to change it up a little bit because the same thing over and over again is just annoying. So, if you don't have an idea who I am, my name again is Pullup. I'm 15 years old, teenager from Bulgaria. I'm training really intensely and hard, almost like not every day but 5 days a week, and I have been training for 2 years and something like that. And I know it doesn't sound like much, but believe me, you can learn a whole lot for 2 years straight. And my goal is to entertain and educate you at the same time, preferably, so that you don't repeat my mistakes that I did. Of course, you will do some mistakes because everyone is different and you should see what works for you the best. But nobody likes injuries, and I'm gonna prevent you from doing these fatal errors. So, without further ado, I know that your time is precious, so let's just jump into the workout and I'll see you when it's done. Welcome to today's pull workout everyone. We're gonna start with some stretching and warming up as every workout. And I didn't record the whole warm up because you would be bored to death, so only 2 exercises that may be unknown to you and are very good for stretching the lats and the biceps. As you can see, I'm just kneeling and really extending the arms so that my biceps is really stretched, as you can see here. And I'm holding that position for around 30 seconds and then I switch knees. And then just repeat the same thing. Afterwards, we're getting into the fun part. Starting on the workout with some pull-ups, and as you can see here, that grip with thumbs under the bar, in my opinion, is not the better option. In fact, the better option is with thumbs over the bar, because this way you will engage more of your back and less of your biceps. As you can see here, I'm firstly retracting my scapula and then I'm pulling up, because this way I'm eliminating any momentum and I'm just using my back without bothering the biceps too much. Here is another angle from which you can see my grip width, and it is important, but don't really think about it. Just a little bit wider than your shoulder width will be fine. If you are more advanced and you have already mastered the proper technique for the pull-up and it is not really challenging for you by itself, you can of course add some weight to it, but I prefer without any added weights, because that way I can just focus on the form and do the exercise properly without swinging around like crazy. And to be honest, this exercise is really hard, and when I was a beginner I couldn't do even one proper rep. So for the beginners I can recommend doing an alternative, which I'm going to show you right now. But if you've got a pull-up machine, you can just use it instead, but my gym does not have such a machine, so I use a Smith machine and a bench so that I can simulate a pull-up. This is the exercise that I was talking about. Notice again that my thumb is over the bar, so that I can again focus on the back and not on my biceps. This exercise is like a killer, because it really pumps up your back, and it is just like a pull-up, but the bench press helps you to eliminate some part of your body weight. It is like a pull-up machine, to be honest, and that way you can practice your pull-ups and build muscle at the same time and get that massive pump, of course. And if you're looking to really improve your pull-ups, you can use a resistance band and practice them really often. The second exercise for today is underhand bent over row, and I am using that grip because last week I was using palms facing towards me, so I like to change it up and have some variety in there. Here you can see that my back is neutral and straight, and I don't hunch at any circumstances, because that way I can have a very severe injury, and this is not something I want, and you don't want it either. Another tip here is to really stretch your lats at the bottom of the movement, and you can also extend your arms, but when you're doing an underhand grip it is not that easy. It is in fact really hard, so just stretch your lats and focus on the contraction at the top. Also try to eliminate momentum by helping you with your legs, because I have seen people squatting and doing a bent over row at the same time and it looks really strange, and it is just pure momentum and not a real back exercise. It is just swinging around and not doing anything. Moving on to lat pull downs, and as you can see here we're doing only 3 sets, and this is because the move is very similar to the pull up and it is just not necessary to do more than 3 sets. If I give you any tips here, I will repeat myself with the pull-up because as I said, the moves are very similar and the tips are basically the same. Again, thumbs over the bar to engage more of the back, and firstly retract your scapula before pulling down, then when you pull down, hold the contraction and then drop the weights really slowly. Yes, I know, I just repeated myself, but I just want to make sure that you're getting the most out of the exercise. So I'm not sorry, and let's get on to the next exercise. The next exercise on the list is cable row, and if you have heard the saying row to grow, it is true, no doubt, and this is why we are attacking the back from so many different angles. A tip here that is true for every single exercise is to really stretch the back, and this does not necessarily mean that you should extend your arms, because as you just saw and you will see, my arms are not fully extended but my back is really stretched. I can see it from here and I can even feel it from here when I'm watching the video and doing the voiceover. So just imagine how good the stretch actually is. And by stretching the back like that, you're creating a bigger range of motion, which again is one of the main factors for muscle growth. So definitely do it, because I think our main goal for today is to build muscle. Not only I think, but I know it. Okay, back is done, and now we're moving on to rear delts, and more specifically, we're doing 4 sets, 4 supersets of face pulls with rear delts resistant band flies. Wow, that was hard to say, but I promise you it's not as complicated as it sounds. However, my tips here are retract your scapula just like the pull down and the pull up. So retract your scapula firstly, then pull towards you, and this way you will eliminate any momentum and use only your rear delts. And also try to really stretch your rear delts when you're dropping the weight. I tried to take a better angle of my rear delts, but the lighting was not so good and it didn't really work out. Don't confuse yourself, of course. My rear delts are massive, but the lighting, as I said, was not so good, so let's just skip that part. About the rear delts resistant band flies, you can see that my range of motion is kinda limited, but this is because I don't have a rear delt machine at my gym. If you've got in yours, of course, use it instead. But I don't, so I'm just improvising and using that resistant band. And to be honest, it's really working very good, but try to keep the tension on your rear delts by not letting the resistant band control you. And just in case if you don't know what a superset is, it is basically when you're doing 2 exercises back to back without resting in between. Okay, I'm sure you don't have an idea what I'm doing here, but recording by yourself is not a joke. It is really hard to find those angles without bothering other people in the gym. Whatever, I'm doing dumbbell shrugs right here, and I'm doing them for the traps. And also, I'm sorry for the bad angle, but there were just too many people in the gym and I was trying to escape from them, and it looks that I kinda screwed up, but just excuse me please. To do that exercise, you need to really elevate your shoulders, and I mean as high as you possibly can, and hold that position for around 2 seconds. Then just come back to the original position and hold it for about 2 seconds as well. And a tip here is to keep your arms extended at all times. Don't help yourself with your biceps or anything like that. Use your shoulders only. This is like the best exercise for developing the traps, so try to get the most out of it. Okay, it is time for the biceps, and we're starting off with some standing bicep curls. Also, I just wanted to point out that before every exercise that I show you, I'm doing a little warm up with some lighter weight before I'm doing the real exercise. With that said, a little tip here is to keep your elbows close to your body or behind your body, but not in front of it, because this way you will engage less of your biceps, and after all, we are doing a biceps curl, so why would we want to do that? And as you can see here, I'm doing the mistake to take my elbows in front of me, and I haven't realized that till now, so recording me while training is a very good thing, and if you want, you can consider recording yourself when you're training, not for YouTube, but for yourself, and see if you're executing the exercise properly. But if you're about to do your last reps, I even recommend you to cheat a little bit and help yourself with some momentum to get those extra reps in. But again, this is only when you're doing your last reps. Don't cheat throughout the whole exercise, because this way you do like nothing. Okay, moving on to the last exercise for today's pull workout, and this is going to be incline dumbbell curls. When you're doing it, try to really extend your arm at the bottom of the movement, like if you're about to flex your triceps or something like that. And my tip here will be, again, just like the standing bicep curl, don't let your elbow come in front of your body. Also, don't use any momentum here, even for the last reps, and if you're about to give up and do your last rep, just hold the dumbbells down for around 10 seconds, and this technique is called intro stretching. It will give you at least 2 or 3 more reps in, and not just any reps, but some efficient ones. Okay everyone, that was it for today's pull workout. Try it and let me know in the comment section down below if you like it. I really hope you will. And if you want to get the most out of your workout and you want to supplement it with some efficient supplements, but you don't know what those are, just check out my supplements video, which is gonna pop in the top right. But this video cannot be finished like that, so I'll see you later. Oh, you're done. Just one moment, please.
Acting.
Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video and learned something from it. I definitely suggest you to try that workout because the pump is so delightful. Did I just say delightful?
But the
Pump
is so delightful.
I hope it is grammatically right, but I'm not sure. Leave that aside, the pump is real and it's amazing. And the workout is a killer. Don't forget that this is a workout for kind of a more advanced person in the gym. So if you're a beginner, just lower the volume, lower the weights, and you'll be fine to go. Just a reminder for you though, here is the subscribe button and beside it is the notifications bell. So I definitely recommend you to subscribe and turn the notifications bell so that you can see every single one of my upcoming videos, in which there will be a whole lot of information. So don't miss that out. Subscribe, turn the notifications bell, and I'll see you in the next videos. Also, if you like that video, don't forget to smash the like button, make some love with it, do whatever you want with it. It's your business, but just make sure it is blue and you like the video, of course, if you really liked the video. And last but not least, don't forget to comment down below if you've got any questions, recommendations, or whatever it is. The comment section down below is open for everyone. Just comment whatever you want. Okay everyone, thank you for watching again. Take it easy, stay healthy, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.